Welcome back. We now continue with more local stories. When contacted, the traffic department stated that the vehicle's registration number HB3470 does not exist in its database, neither does the identity of the person in the photo which was posted. Also, in the case of the means of human trafficking is not known. Against this backdrop, the ATIPU continues to investigate the matter. The police understand the public concern, but we are appealing to persons to desist from spreading inaccurate information that can cause alarm. The public is hereby notified that Office of the Police Oversight Body (POB) is now located at the Ministry of National Security on the 4th floor of the Financial Complex Bay Street, Kingstown. The POB was set up to investigate, adjudicate, and report upon cases of excesses against persons by members of the police force. Persons wishing to lodge a complaint shall do so in person, make an appointment with the secretary, or in writing in a sealed envelope to the chairman, Bishop Sonny Williams, at the above-mentioned office, Mondays to Fridays, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 12 noon. The chairman also can be contacted at telephone numbers 457-9242 or 456-5194. And in more police news, police netted 3 guns and an assorted amount of ammunition during an early morning raid in Lomans Leeward yesterday. Randy Shallow and his 22-year-old girlfriend were arrested after search at their home turned up a submachine gun, a .38 caliber handgun and a Glock pistol, all in working condition. Also found at the house were 14 rounds of Glock 40 bullets, 45 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 1 round of AK ammunition, and 2 ski masks. Shallow and his girlfriend have not yet been charged with a crime. Many persons would have heard the term e-money, but only few can relate or comprehend what this is all about. ECCB's representative Sherman Kirby sat down with Alex Strawn on the ECCB Connects program and gave an outline as to what e-money is.
We'll be speaking about e-money, and to do this I have with me Alex Strawn, financial technology developer. Alex, welcome to ECCB Connects.
Hi, thank you.
Alex, the way we conduct business and the way we pay for goods and services, that has been changing over the past few years. We're now moving into credit card, debit card, online shopping, into the realm of what we call e-money. When we speak about e-money, exactly what we're dealing with here?
Thank you. Excellent question. The concept of e-money refers to any digitization or virtualization of existing currency stored magnetically or on a central computer or device. In a nutshell, that covers e-money. It is typically backed or denominated in the currency of the country. So it doesn't necessarily cover cryptocurrency. However, cryptocurrency or digital currency. Now, recent trends have been where, because of the characteristics of digital currency and how pervasive and functional it is, where e-money definitions have widened to include digital currency. However, legally, and so we are having a slight divide between what is technically e-money and what is legally e-money. We have had digital currencies and such as Bitcoin and some not deemed in the strictest sense e-money.
Chairman of the CDC, Ricardo Adams, speaking at an event to officially launch activities for Vincy Mas 2017, said that following discussions with the various mass bands, it has been agreed that Mardi Gras will be taken to the streets in an effort to reduce the bottleneck that often occurs at Victoria Park when mass bands gather to parade on stage. The Carnival Development Corporation, CDC, says that Mardi Gras, a highlight of Vincy Mas, will be taken directly to the streets of Kingstown this year. Meanwhile, former chairman of the CDC, Dennis Ambrose, said this year the CDC will be having some special events, namely an all-star show on February 18th, Clash of the Bands on March 18th, and reunion on April 15th. Mr. Adams said that CDC will also be making some changes to Mardi Gras by taking it out of the Victoria Park. He noted that they intend to have a moving street party so persons could demonstrate the creativity of the artisans and that they can get to the streets earlier to move around and about Kingstown. This year, the Carnival Development Corporation CDC will not be staging the Miss Carnival pageant. The show has been replaced with an event called Evo 40 or Evolution 40, which is being marketed as the CDC's 40th birthday party and will showcase the best of what Vincy Mas has offered over the years. The new chairman of the CDC, Ricardo Adams, made the announcement during a media launch hosted by the CDC last night to unveil the program to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the June-July Mass. While the CDC did not state why the Miss Carnival show was abandoned, a source close to the CDC says that the Queen show, which features young ladies from throughout the region, has been steadily losing money over the years, as it fails to attract the amount of patrons needed to sustain a show of that nature. The 2016 Miss Carnival show was won by Miss Trinidad and Tobago, Dionysia Francis, and was the 31st staging of the pageant. Dionysia Francis of Trinidad and Tobago is the reigning Miss Carnival, having won the crown in 2016. Efforts are continuing here to increase access to broadband internet services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines through the development of a national broadband plan to be implemented within the next few years. A series of public consultations will be held in various communities throughout the state from January 31st to solicit feedback from Vincentians on a draft plan, which will be taken to Cabinet. Apollo Knight, Director of the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, the NTRC, said broadband penetration here currently stands at 40%, a figure which he said is unsatisfactory. He said this is a critical issue nationally and usually happens during a disaster. In addition to improved access, Mr. Knight said that the National Broadband Plan will also address issues of reliability and affordability. Mr. Knight said the intentions of the broadband plan is to ensure citizens have access to broadband internet connection and has the necessary speed they desire at a price they can afford. According to Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, this country will gain revenue of $7 million with the sale of these lands to the Canadian investors. The official groundbreaking ceremony of the Mount Twin Peters Hope Hotel and Villa construction project took place today, January 19th, and was hosted by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Canadian-based company Pace Development has applied for 36 acres of land at Mount Twin Peters Hope for developmental project. Two parcels of land, 31 and 5 acres respectively, were agreed upon for sale for the project, which will see the construction of 50 residential villas at Mount Twin Peters Hope. The tourism sector is expected to benefit significantly from the development project at Mount Twin Peters Hope. Stay with us, the sporting highlights are up next.